What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Sweet and Spicy, episode number 6. It's your boy Dr. Legend here. We got the one and only Miss Space Girl, aka Chloe.
Hey.
And our special guest today is the pink haired woman from Redline, the one and only Mac.
Hello.
And then, of course, we have our wonderful, wonderful Beckham here, who's behind the scene, always taking care of the podcast, making sure that we can make this smooth. He's probably the best. He is the best, actually. He's not probably the best. He is the best. So we got a surprise for you guys today. You know, everybody's been asking for a face reveal, and we decided we'll turn on our cams. Miss Mac here kind of convinced us to kind of go with the cam route. So
we got bullied into it.
Yeah, very bullied. I feel like I was the only one that said no at first, but you know. So for those that were told 10K in my channel, congratulations! If you are watching the podcast, you have a early sneak peek. I will be deleting this podcast right after. So without further ado, here we are.
I tricked him.
Are you ready? Ready? Is it switched over? Hey.
It will be. Are
How's
you
it going,
ready?
guys? Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, we're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're all
We're here.
nervous.
I'm live.
Be nice, guys. We don't need to
I'm
be.
not. I'm not. I'm not nervous.
You
I
not?
feel like I'm nervous. No, I never get nervous doing the podcast. I feel like this is what I want. This is what I wanted to do. This is
Yeah.
the reason. Redline just happened because of your moving in situations. So
Yeah. This is
podcast
true.
was what I was really here for. So
This is true. This is true. You just kind of did
yeah,
Redline to keep you busy.
pretty much for the time being and stuff. So
Yeah.
but
But
all
you
right,
know,
guys, how's everyone
you all
doing?
know what Mac looks like already, so we thought might as well
Yeah.
join.
That's
This
true.
is very
this
last
true.
minute.
Yeah, very last minute. I had a shave for this, even though I still have a huge beard. I had a bigger beard, so
This is dog clean shaven.
semi clean shaven. Yeah,
Yeah.
vacation time. All right, I get to chill. I don't have to worry.
Chill
about
and grow the
losing
hair.
people.
Is that what you
Dude,
do when
the
you're not
hair is-
working?
the
Just grow hair?
The hair is. Well, I'm gonna go to my barber once. I'm not gonna keep going to him. So I was gonna go once to get my beard and my hair, but
Oh, okay.
it's okay. It's okay. So, but all right, Miss Mac, how are you doing today? Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really nervous.
Are you?
Yes, my hands are sweating.
Think of it as a stream. Think of it as a stream. Essentially, it's nice because you don't have to actually worry about like multitasking. You're not playing the game and then
Right,
trying
yeah.
to interact. So you can just interact with the fans at this point. So it's a little bit easier, I guess, in that sense, in that regard. So, but you guys have been good doctor. You're not what I thought you'd look like. Did you think I was like a 78-year-old man, like my Redline character? Is that? It's because that's what everyone tells me.
To
When I
be
when I go
fair-
in there, people. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I thought you was white, didn't I? Until you sent me a selfie. No, I made you a little
Yeah.
cartoon character, and you was like, "Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
not white." I was like, "Okay, my
Yeah, I'm
bad."
not white. No. No, I'm not white. No. Yeah,
No.
I get told this is not. I get told this is not my real voice because, unfortunately, Gramps in his old man voice, people don't believe it's me.
Yeah, I didn't believe it was you at first.
No one
Lauren,
does. No one
yeah,
does.
Lauren had
Even
to
Lauren,
tell me.
even Lauren at first was like, Lauren, like me and Lauren were talking. She's like, "Do you see that old guy?" I'm like, "What about him?" Now I want to know what about him. Everyone's just like, "Oh yeah, the old man. You see him? Like his voice." I'm like, "Yeah, that's me." Thanks.
Oh, I love that.
My life has resorted to a bunch of water and liquids to keep my throat from destroying itself. So,
Bunch of
I'm a young
liquids.
legend. Bunch of liquids, yes. I'm young. Yes, I look young. Thank you.
I was expecting
don't
you to
feel
be
young.
taller. How do you know how tall he is, guys? He's sat down,
Yeah, seriously.
measuring stick on the wall behind you.
It's a brick wall behind me right now. But,
They're counting how many layers of bricks tall you are.
yeah, there you go.
Right.
But
We do
all right, so
actually
you guys
have.
have been asking questions.
We have loads
Yeah.
of questions for Matt.
Mhm.
You guys want to know, want the gossip.
Yeah, that's true.
Lots of them.
Next
We've got
chapter,
5
we haven't asked the
pages.
Yeah. Even Elite didn't have this many questions.
Hey, Elite's stream was a flop. He's
Yeah,
not the most viewed. He didn't have the most questions.
This is true.
So,
This is true. This is true.
with that being said, we're going to crack on so we're not sat here for 12 hours. So the first one that was asked was, I think it's quite a good one. Why did you start doing YouTube? What made you make a channel?
Well, I used to do Twitch. I probably did like one or two streams on Twitch. I started watching other female content creators on there. One of them's like Sweet Tails, and so she was just herself. And I was like, I'm funny, I'm goofy, like, like let this be a part of me that gets to have fun and people enjoy watching me. So it's really just something I was like, yeah, let's go ahead.
I like that. Oh, it's just a way to be you.
Yeah.
Very good.
I mean, in real life, like at work, I'm strictly professional. There's
no goofy.
Yes. And so this is kind of just showing everybody else what I actually am. really goofy.
Fair
That's
enough.
good though. At
Fair
least
enough.
you've got an outlet for it somewhere.
Yes.
And people love you for it.
Yeah,
This is
they
true.
all get a good laugh at me. I do stupid stuff all the time, so
Are they laughing
get
with
clipped.
you or at you?
No, with me, because I laugh at myself all the time.
That's good. That's good.
So obviously in YouTube, obviously your main content is Redline. Everybody always wants to know, how did you come about Redline? How did you hear about it? What made you start getting into it? Was it the content creating? Was it, friends? What was that?
So the way I started, I used to dev for a server, and then me and these people had a falling out, and so I just like quit 5M completely altogether. And it was probably like a week and a half. I was just like, "Ah, I'm bored. Like I want to go RP, and so I started searching up on YouTube, and I think I searched up like 5M RP or something like that, and so the way I came across the channel, I think it was actually like Elite and James I saw a video of, and they were just having fun. They were goofing around, and so I was like, okay, well, I mean, this looks fun. And so I probably sat on my application for another week after that, and I was like, okay, just go. You're fine. Just go. Like I was really nervous. The only servers I've ever played was a public server.
Yeah.
Do not play public servers. That's rough. So yeah, I got accepted, and I've loved it ever since.
Mm. I was going to do a public server.
Good luck.
They're a shitstorm. I'll tell you that
Yes.
much.
I just want us
Obviously,
somewhere
you're
like,
female.
yeah, I want somewhere like passive that it's not going to be like,
you're not gonna get that in public.
No,
Mm.
it was really rough in public, especially like the random servers you join, just
Yeah.
because you're a female. It's really rough.
That's true.
damn
I
it.
mean, back when I applied, obviously there was still the 75-hour minute requirement, so you kind of had to start in a public server just to build those hours. But luckily now, for those that are joining now, don't have to do that. They can directly make this the first server. But yeah, no, it's literally, I used to get on. I'm not gonna say names, but I used to get on a public server, and literally the first thing you do is get shot at or get ran over, or it's just it's a shit show, especially at a spawn location, because you get all the trolls that are trying to create content, easy content to gain viewers, because people do love it. People love seeing that stuff. People love seeing kids rage and scream at them for getting shot at. So unfortunately, you're a victim of trying to like learn how to roleplay. You don't really learn.
Yeah.
No, and mine, I just got kidnapped. That's all. That's all I have been through. Is you just been kidnapped.
As a female, I can understand that.
Yeah.
I just want to make a little I want to basically play Sims, but without building the house. I just want to make a little person that looks like me and make it drive around in a little Volvo and go to work.
Exactly, and it's hard to do that in public servers. So hard.
Maybe not then. With that, obviously you said you weren't really a big fan of the public servers. Were there any other servers that kind of caught your eye when you was looking at joining Redline, or was it just strictly Redline?
It was strictly Redline that I saw. I noob. I'm sorry. I saw whitelist, and I was like, oh, what does whitelisted mean? And so I had to like Google stuff. But yeah, Redline is what I saw, and whenever I see something, very first thing, like, I'm not gonna go stray away from it. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into it.
Fair enough. Did you watch any of the content before you joined Redline, or did you?
After I watched that video with Elite and James, the suggestions on YouTube popped up on the side, and so I think it was like Triton I clicked on. I was like, wow, you're a little much for me. I'm gonna hold off on you. And then I started watching Elaine up, and I was like, okay, well that's extreme too. So I'm just kind of I just stick to myself on stuff like that.
Yeah, kind of an instruction on how not to behave in Redline.
Yes.
Pretty much,
yeah. Yeah. Okay, and so one of the ones, I don't really know what's meant by this. Maybe you'll know, or the questioner is in chat, so I might be able to explain it better. But who is Mac?
Well, I kind of touched on it a little bit at the very start. You know, I'm very professional IRL. I don't go out. I don't do any of that since COVID happened and all that stuff. Um, so my husband works out of town, so it's really just me here. I really needed something to get my mind off things, to act silly, be goofy. I like to meet new people, and so this is my fun side. My let's play games and be funny and stuff like that. So that's I guess that's Mac.
I guess, does it get quite lonely as well with your husband working away then?
Yeah, it does. He's gone 2 weeks at a time, and then he'll be back 1 week. So it's toward the end of the 2 weeks where I'm literally just like, okay, like I need some human interaction here. I need you to come back home.
Yeah, I guess Redline is good for that. With a lot of people around.
Yes, there is a lot of people around, so I do like to have conversations with people, meet new people, and so it kind of takes my mind off of all that.
Very good.
And then, what made you come up with the name Mac? Is it a nickname? Was it something that you were given as growing up with, or?
So it's part of my real name. Everybody calls me Mac at work. My real name is Michaela, and so everybody, instead of that mouthful, they just call me Mac. Just real short and sweet.
Fair enough.
Very good. Okay, and who is your favorite person or people to RP with?
Okay. I've been doing a lot with Lauren.
Mhm.
She's just a good time.
We love Lauren.
Yes. I like to RP with Zal. His is mostly PD stuff. I like to do ride-alongs with him and stuff like that. Who else have I been? Of course, like sometimes I'm around Haley T, and Joey as well. We don't really do a whole lot together, but they're pretty fun as well. I used to RP with Danny. I think that's really it. There's only like a selected few. I'm really awkward when I'm around people that I don't really know, and I kind of keep to myself. But once you get to know me, it's kind of just like, okay, Mac, shut up.
0 to 100.
Yeah.
I like that. Did it take you a little bit of time then to get comfortable to kind of do the more detailed RP stuff?
Yes, it took. Lauren and I were talking about this. She's tried to talk to me before, and I would just give like, "Hi, yeah, I'm good," and then she's like, "It took so long." I don't know. I think it's whenever I started doing pickup lines on her, then I really started to open up.
Yeah, Lauren is. She does get all the good lines, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Along the lines of that, so what's obviously you said you roleplay with a select few. You have your channel, you post your content. You do you obviously stream more than you stream more than you record. But what would you say is your favorite either video or stream that you've done? To date?
Oh, okay. So I keep saying that I'm gonna edit a video and stuff like that, and I have all this stuff that I have recorded. But it's probably whenever Lauren and I played Guys, and I was Chase. What's my name? Yeah, my name was Chase, and so I don't have like a voice changer or anything like that. It's just my deep voice, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, like that's so good." I'm like, "Wait a second, should I be insulted by that?" But it is like it was really fun to play as a guy with Lauren.
You know what I'm going to ask you to do next, right?
Post it.
No.
Oh, do my voice?
We need to hear the voice now. We need to hear the voice now.
No pressure or anything. We're expecting great things here.
Take your time, relax, take a deep breath.
Oh, whenever I'm called out for all my voices, I get. You can tell I'm struggling right now. Y'all just give me a sec, okay. I mean, I would talk like this, so.
That is quite convincing.
That's awesome.
I like that one there. And we put you on the spot for it, so you did good.
Yeah.
Do you think that it's different for a guy to do a face reveal than it is a woman?
Oh yeah, 100%. There's a lot of judgy people out there and people who just put women down whenever they see them. And so it's 100% different.
Yeah. Did you feel more comfortable when you was kind of being your guy character even in game as opposed to being Mac, or did it not really kind of have any difference on you that way?
It really didn't have, well, I felt more comfortable being a girl because once I played a guy and I went up to Riley and I was trying to get her number and stuff like that, and all the guys just kind of flocked and said, dude, you need to back off. I'm like, no, let me message you real quick. It's just me. So that kind of, I feel more comfortable being a girl.
Yeah. Okay.
Fair enough. Along the lines of that, do you feel excluded or out of place sometimes? Not being not only a female in the gaming community, but like being older, obviously being like not being a child, like you know what I mean. Like I'm not trying to say you're old. I'm old too, so like I can't sit here and like say but being like older than like the typical 14, 15, like 14 to 18 stereotype usually. Kind of like being a more mature streamer, an adult streamer versus a teen streamer, I guess.
There's sometimes I do feel out of place. I always chill in Legion just because I like to meet new people. And whenever they hear me, they're just kind of like, "Hi," and then we wouldn't carry on a conversation. So I think I feel kind of attacked that way just because I am a female.
Mm-hmm.
But my age, considering what I'm doing streaming, I have more of a mature fan base than what you see with the little kids that follow Elena up and Trayton and Elite. So I do like that.
So it gets you kind of, your community kind of matches you.
Exactly, yes. And they like to goof around and have a good time with me too, and we start stuff with each other. So I mean, with Johnny, I always start stuff with Johnny. So
And what's your goal on YouTube? What do you want to get out of it?
Honestly, it's just a fun thing for me to do and relax. I don't have a set goal. Like, I'm really thankful for everybody who has followed me and stuff like that. I don't expect to quit my job and go YouTube full time. I mean, I love my job. I love doing YouTube, and it's just I really enjoy it, and everybody else enjoys what I do too. And so I just want to just keep everybody entertained.
Just to have some fun.
Yes.
Very good.
And how would you say your advice would be? Obviously, we asked this to Lauren as well, because obviously she is also an adult streamer, being a female in the community. How do you deal with those hate comments, or what would you say are the best way to deal with hate comments for the people that do get those comments, or to avoid them or ignore them?
So there's IRL. If somebody comes at me with those hate comments, I shut them down right away. For Redline, it's a little bit different because two wrongs don't make a right, and so I just kind of ignore them. If they come into my chat, yeah, I'm going to tell them off in chat. I felt so bad. I had this one person come into my chat and he was like, "Wow, you have chubby cheeks." I flipped out on him. I was like, "No way are you coming into my chat and commenting how I look." Like I flipped out on him. Everybody was like, "Whoa, like calm down." I mean, that's just the way I am. You know, if you don't like the way I look or that I'm streaming or that I game, then go. We don't have to have a conversation with each other. Whenever I play Valorant, you know, I do get those toxic people, and I bottom frag, so I can't really have a lot to say to them. But okay, just mute me. You don't have to listen to me. But I mean, I brush it off. At the end of the game, you're hiding behind a computer.
Right. Fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah, it can't be easy though.
Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. I just, you really get to have those people that you connect with and that will have your back. And so I like those people.
Hi! Hi!
Oh, God. Thank you.
Come on.
Yeah.
Thank
you.
Hi!
What's up?
Do you want to take my empty drinks? Thank you.
Mr. Bass would Mr. Bass is trying to remind me not to forget the RARA thing.
No,
I kind of already
No.
told her that you were trying to give me the clip to play on the podcast, but I wasn't trying to commit suicide here. So
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
And
just,
what?
I mean, I just saw how she told off the guy without the chubby cheeks. I could only imagine what she would tear me into in my own podcast. So I'm good. I'm glad I did not take this clip.
Oh shoot.
What's your most favorite moment of your day? Are you a morning person? Do you like kind of going to work, finishing work?
I am a morning person. I have always asked my boss, I can get up at 4 a.m. Just let me finish work early, like leave at 3 or something like that. Like, let me get to work, do what I do, and then let me come home. I like to go to bed at 9 o'clock. That's just, yeah.
You're kind of
I'm not a
getting
night
up as I'm
person.
going to bed.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is really early.
Yeah.
That is early.
I am not. I mean, there has been times where during the week, this past week, I've stayed up probably until like 11 o'clock, and the next morning I'm dead, and I can't.
Oh, I love that.
I thought she was gonna say like 2, 3 in the morning.
No.
11 o'clock.
No, 11
God.
o'clock. I think
Stay till
last night we stayed up playing games probably until about 10:30, and I was like, I've got to go to bed, y'all. I'm
Oh,
so
wow.
tired.
Oh god.
Fair enough.
I think
fair
maybe
enough.
we should all take a leaf out of that book, really.
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think the earliest I sleep is around 1 in the morning, but I wake up at 7:30 every morning.
He does.
No matter
You
what,
still function?
still function. Even when I'm off work, like I've been taking a few weeks off, and I've literally woken up every morning at 7:30. And everyone's like, "Why the hell do you wake up when you're on vacation?" I'm like, I've been doing it for 15 years of my life. My body is now accustomed to it. I will
Yeah.
wake up at 7:30. I can sleep at 5 in the morning, and I will be up at 7:30.
It's the internal clock. Like I think this morning I probably woke up at 6:30, and I looked at the clock and I was like, just stay in bed. You're okay. It's the weekend. I hardly ever do that.
I see
Yeah.
6:30 a.m. because I'm still up. And then I go to bed.
Must be nice.
Yeah. I don't see 6:30 because I'm waking up at 6:30 ever.
My dogs usually don't let me sleep in late, so they're
As
get
are
up
on
and
our
feed me or
time.
take me out.
Like the pup, I have to have the dogs downstairs, obviously, while like Elite's recording all night, just to keep them quiet. But he's like on our time now. Like this morning, he'll normally wake us up at about 10 to go out, but he didn't today, so we didn't get up till like 2 o'clock this afternoon. But he went to bed when we did, so it's like the same 7 hours, just moved along a bit. Yeah.
Wow. All right. So this next question I actually like a lot. This was asked by Alex from your Discord. It's actually a really good question. So I'm gonna ask it to both of you because both of you are obviously in your own relationships. But what's more important in a relationship, stability or gratification? In your opinions,
Ooh.
it's a really good question.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, the way that my husband and I started out, we weren't really stable with everything, and so we grew up to be stable, and so I think really just gratification. To be honest with you, I mean, I was a teacher and a coach for 5 years, and so with that, you don't get paid a whole lot to do that, to deal with all
Right.
that nonsense, and so yeah, it was rough. Probably like the first 4 years, since 4 years of marriage, it was real tough for us.
But you made it through.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
I think for me
What
it's
about you?
more the stability side, mainly just because of like past shitty relationship. So you kind of, with that in mind, the stability was something that I didn't have until I was with Elite. So that to me is what's more important in my current relationship, is to know that like he's not just going to get up and walk out. I'm not just going to get up and walk out. We're stable. We've got each other. That's to me what's more important at the minute. Obviously,
Fair
that can
enough.
change at any moment, can't it? What your
Right.
thing
What
is.
your Yeah. No, it makes sense.
Yeah. What with that kind of on the same lines as that? What do you think is more important in a person? Their ability to have a laugh or their health? This is one from Johnny.
Oh, to have a laugh or health?
Yeah, I'm not sure on the link there, but
I honestly feel like if laughing and having fun with life has a major impact on your health. And so it's going to be laugh 100%. You know, why would you want to go through life without having a good laugh at yourself or with somebody? I laugh with my husband all the time. We always do stupid stuff together.
that's good though. How long have you been with him now?
We've been married 7 years in June. Been together 11 years altogether.
Congrats.
Yeah.
That's a big achievement.
Yeah.
That is a big achievement. No, I agree with the laugh portion. I mean, I see people in my line of field. You always see people that unfortunately may not have health, and I think laughing, whether it's to temporarily relief or whether it's to knowing that they may not have health in the future. Um, I remember this one patient my whole time when this was going through school and everything. Just one person diagnosed terminal, knows they're gonna pretty much they only have a year to live, but probably the funniest person I ever met in my life. Just lived life like you would never imagine that this person was gonna be gone. Like never imagine it. Great person, always made everyone laugh, always like made every resident like, when you're, and this was when we were beginning, so like he would, we'd see this guy, we're nervous, we're anxious, we don't know what to expect, we're starting a whole career that we're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars to do, and that we know if we fail we are in debt for the rest of our lives. And this guy made it so easy. Like it was, I remember unfortunately when he did pass, I remember that when they had the funeral, like it was literally, I kid you not, I feel like there was no doctor or surgeon in the area of Chicago working because they were all at this funeral.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was that much of an impact that this guy made on everyone. So I agree. I think laughing is sometimes better than health. I mean, sometimes you have no choice, but you can always choose to make people laugh or enjoy what you do have.
Yeah, that's very true. Sorry, we should a comment from Cole saying, "Holy shit, Doc is sexy."
Wow.
I
It would be
suppose,
cool
like,
of all people.
you're probably the only one, although I don't do like face cam streams or anything.
Who, me?
No, me. So like,
Oh,
people know me. They've seen my face. People have
true.
obviously seen Mac. They know her face. Whereas
I'm
for
the only one
you,
that's officially now out in the world. Yes, I am officially out in the world. I
that's
am
it
out there.
now. You're gonna get people
Mistakes were made.
coming where you work and being like,
Yeah.
Oh
"Do
my
the
gosh.
voice,
That's
do
the
the
last thing. That's
voice."
the last thing I need.
Funny story. At my old job, Laura, she works at the front desk, and so nobody knows that I do this. Like my real life, the only people that know are like my sister and my brother. And so she came up to me one day and she showed me like one of my streams, and she was like, Mac? And I'm like, where did you find this? Somebody, her family from South Padre actually found me and said, don't you work with this girl? And I was just like, oh, by the way, here's my secret life. I do this on the side.
Ugh.
That must
Yeah.
have been scary.
Oh yeah, I was beat red.
I had that at one of my last jobs. You know when it was the TikTok trends of like put a finger down,
Yeah.
and there was all like the sexual ones of like put a finger down, what turns you on, or like all the like dirty stuff. And I'd done a couple of those videos, and I'd started a new job in an office with my sister, and like my family are close, but my sister kind of is a bit of a prude. So then I'd gone out because I smoked at the time. I'd gone out for a fag break, and I came in, and my boss was like, started listing these things, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" And they were like, "We found your TikTok." And I was like, "Oh fuck!"
Horrible.
Instantly deleted everything. Yeah, it's not a nice feeling.
Oh man.
You can have a like, you know, the little kid in Shrek where he's like, "Do the roar." You're gonna have people come into you like, "Do the voice," because they want to meet Gramps.
Yeah, no. That's not happening. That'll be fair. Aren't you the guy that had a podcast with that person that was talking about all? Yeah, nope, not well.
That's
Wasn't me.
me.
Didn't
Don't
you
know what
talk
you're
about
talking
sex on the internet once?
Aren't you the guy that says you have a link in the bio? No links in bio. All right, let's go. So this one's kind of weird one. I guess this might be. I think this question. It's not weird, but it's just. I think the question is. So it says the question is, what is a food combo of yours that works? Now I think what they're asking is a combo that you would not put two and two together. I assume is what they're asking.
Yeah.
Unless they're just asking legit, what is a food combo that you do?
This is really weird, but I love hot Cheetos and pickles.
That I've seen. You put
It's
pickle
so
juice, pickle juice
good.
on flaming hot Cheetos, and people say it tastes
Yes.
really, really good.
I mean, I don't even I do the straight pickle and the hot Cheeto. I don't not the juices, just pickle, and it's I love it. It's so good.
I'm not a pickle fan.
Interesting.
I can eat pickles out of the jar. I think I have like 4 jars in my fridge right now. All different types.
Yeah,
Zal's going to be knocking on your door any second.
Yeah, no. Well, Zal probably just show up. He probably just
He heard pickles.
He heard
He's like,
pickles.
who's got pickles? Hey, he's got a new car now. He'll be driving there, don't you worry.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw his new car, yeah.
Oh, God.
Grabbing a box.
Yeah, a big box. How are you finding it with British slang terms?
Oh,
I'm guessing there's a story linked to this question.
yes. Oh, okay. So, obviously the terms are different here than it is there. One day we were talking about food in my Discord, and we have poppers here, and I said I love poppers. Everybody freaked out on me, and I was like, what? Like the jalapenos with cream cheese and wrapped in bacon, like the jalapeno poppers. Found out real quick what poppers mean, and
not the same.
Like, yeah, not the same.
No.
And so Zal was in that conversation, and he started DMing me. He was like, okay, so this means this. And I was like, okay, well, what does this mean? And I was just like, okay, I can't do this. I can't talk to y'all anymore. I can't filter myself like this.
Only US fans only, I'm afraid. No UK
Yes.
people allowed.
Yeah, I mean, I've learned a lot of the slang.
I feel like Americans use more slang terms than English people do.
I mean, that's probably because obviously English was native to Britain, and now it's a slang version of English that's American English. So it's kind of like Spanish in Spain versus Spanish in Mexico. Like if you ask someone from Spain, they're going to say the Spanish in Mexico is more slang because it's still similar. Obviously, a lot of words are similar, but certain words have obviously been dumbed down or changed or however you want to perceive it. But it's a different, it's different in terms of,
I think that with obviously majority of films and TV shows being American based, I think more English people are aware of American slang as opposed to the other way, because you guys don't really have that much English TV or film kind of funneled into you from such a young age like we do over here.
Right.
Lauren said Mac loves peppers.
Yeah, I just saw that. Jalapeno poppers.
Okay. And then Doc, over to you.
So would you say that you are happy with how life has been up to this point? Or is there anything that you would say that you would want to do different?
The only part that I would do different is probably go back to college and actually play basketball. I was huge on basketball. I mean, I coached that as well as soon as I graduated from college. I love basketball, and the only thing I didn't do was play basketball in college. Of course, I did intramural sports, but I don't know. I feel like I missed out on that aspect. But everything that I have been through in my past is just made me a stronger person, and so I would never change anything about that.
Just add a little bit more basketball to it.
Yeah, just a little bit more basketball,
Do you still play basketball now?
Every now and then, my husband and I will go play, and I shock him every now and then, so it makes me feel good.
I like that. If you could only watch one show for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Friends.
That's a good answer. That was a very quick answer as well.
100% Friends.
I love that. And what about a movie?
Urban Cowboy.
Never. What's it about?
It's with John Travolta. It's about him growing up to be a professional writer.
I might have to give that a look. I'm just.
Oh.
I don't.
See you later.
Okay. I'm just making a note of that so I can remember. Oh, an 80s film.
It's really good.
I mean, it couldn't have been made that recently, could it, with John Travolta in it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and it was when he was sexy too.
Oh, yes.
I'll have to give that a watch. Okay. I think these are more a bit kind of quick fiery, these ones coming up now. I'm just going to carry on, seeing as we've lost a co-host. Who knows? Is he here? Is he gone? 4 participants. So anyway, what's one thing you've always wanted to do but haven't got a chance to yet?
Travel. I always want to travel. I want to go see the world. But I have this huge fear of heights, so I don't do that.
Anywhere in particular, or just kind of the whole world?
Just really kind of the whole world. I want to go see Paris. I want to go see the pyramids. I mean, there's literally everywhere. But yeah, I can't because I have huge fear.
Have you ever gone anywhere before?
Yes, I've been to Jamaica, Cozumel, Grand Cayman. That's really it. Like out of country, that's really it.
Yeah. Okay. Right. And have you ever had a one-night stand?
Yes, I have. Back in my college years.
Who hasn't? And what's the scariest thing you've ever done?
Probably fly.
That fear is a big fear.
Oh, no, yeah. Like, okay, so here in Texas, there is this roller coaster called the Titan.
Yeah.
And it's one of the tallest roller coasters. And I actually went on that roller coaster. And I cried the entire time. Yes, I got made fun of a lot. But it was really scary for me.
I'm just looking at it. Is it that one that's like blue and orange?
It's been years since I've seen it. Seriously.
Because if it is, that's huge.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, you're braver than me. I don't think I'd have done that, and I like roller coasters.
Nope, that was the scariest thing. I will never do that again.
One moment, we've got Beckham's just making a note on here for me to give to you. If you like tall roller coasters, look at the King de Cat in. The typing has paused. New Jersey. King de Cat in New Jersey, Six Flags.
Realize that I also could have just said it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh wait, they also have they have a drop coaster as well.
That one,
insane.
that King de Cat looks very much like one we have over here called Stell.
It's crazy.
Park.
Oh, I can't. No. Like how scared of roller coasters I am. Like even if I see a movie, I start panicking. I can't.
That's the same as my mum. We did that to her. We went to years back. We went to Disneyland Paris, and they've got this like roller coaster that's inside, like in this pyramid thing. And we were like, "Oh, come on, it's inside. Like it's not a big roller coaster, right?" Because she's petrified of heights. And we're in the queue, and we went in like January, so it was dead. There's nobody there. And they've got like the TV screens all the way that show you what's going to happen. And we're like trying to brush her past them so she didn't see. And my dad's like trying to convince her not to go on. And he's like, if you don't want to go on, I'll get off with you, because he didn't want to get on. And then when the things came down over their shoulders, my mum's like, oh God, why are they strapping me in?
For your safety, Mom. It's for your safety.
Yeah. And then it was too late. We were gone. And it did go upside down. And our mum was like, I enjoyed that. And I said to her, you screamed a lot. She was like, no, I didn't. And my dad, this like big ex-bodybuilder guy was like, yeah, no, that was me. He screamed the whole way around. Welcome back, Doc.
Thanks. I have a nice little thunderstorm going on in the background. I think my Wi-Fi went out, so I'm now tethered in through my 5G.
Oh, at least we've got you. That's all that matters.
Thank you for phones nowadays. Turn them into hotspots.
I've left a good one for you.
I see that. I wonder why you left that for me.
I asked one naughty one. You can ask another one.
I'm looking at Mag's face right now. She's like, this is like super awkward right now. I have to like look at her while I ask this question. It's like, now you're trying to do this right now.
Regretting face cam a little bit.
Max got a new fear unlocked. No longer
I think
hides.
I was. You know when you asked if I was nervous, I wasn't nervous until now. Now I think I feel more nervous asking the question. All right, well, here it is. Where is the naughtiest place you have done it?
Had sex. Just to clarify for anybody.
Thanks for clarifying.
The mall parking lot during the day.
Oh wow!
Oh, Max is
Not the
naughty.
Not the mall. Was it at least like a garage, like so there was like less view, or was it just no? Okay.
Nope.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Windows open, lights flashing. Honk the horn a few times.
The corn, yeah. Why is this car honking at me? What the hell?
I love that. Maybe might be linked, I don't know, but what's a bad habit you have? Visiting parking lots or
a bad habit. I probably have lots of them, but to come up one right now, I don't know. Maybe chewing on my fingernails, which, okay, so I sometimes, every now and then I get my nails done, and when they get this long, I usually start like biting them, and I haven't done it yet, so I'm like really excited. So I guess that's, now that I'm thinking about it, I really want to do it right now.
now you're just gonna
Yeah, I just want to.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
All right, this one's a little weird, but all right.
My hands are
What's
starting
this?
to sweat
Are they? Why? Oh no, don't. That was the only question I had. That was the. Hopefully, I don't know. But all right. So, what's the strangest rumor you've heard about yourself, or included you in it?
This is okay. I've actually heard a rumor, which I don't really think it's still going on, but it was for years, even after like I graduated college. But someone started a rumor, said that I stuffed my bra. And I was like,
Wow, what?
They just wanted you to prove it, didn't they? That's what it was. They just wanted
probably
to be
what
like,
it
no,
was.
I didn't.
There's no stuff in here. So
Was it
definitely didn't prove it.
was it a guy that made that up? I feel like it's something a guy would say.
No, I think it was actually a female that made it up.
Women are the worst.
Yeah, I'm just like, sure.
If that's what
You can think that all you want to.
Shares in toilet roll.
Are you crying? Here, let me.
This I actually won't stop worried. I could do with some if you got it.
So you're saying COVID was the excuse? The toilet paper shortage was something else, really?
Yes, that was.
It was,
Yeah.
It was the stuffing shortage. Okay, that explains a lot.
It was all Mac, really.
Yeah, it was me. Sorry, y'all.
Kind of tied into that. Have you ever been publicly humiliated? And if so, what happened?
Oh, so I get embarrassed a lot. And it's just because I don't like a whole lot of attention on myself, which I know it's really weird because I stream, and yeah, that's like a different part of me. But if you actually get to know me IRL, you know, I don't like the attention. I don't like all eyes on me. I have a fear of public speaking. So the thing that happened is back whenever my first year of teaching and coaching, they had like this meet the teachers night, and so all the students came out, all the parents came out, and this is like nobody knows who I am yet. They just know, hey, this is my cross country coach. So I went I had to go to the bathroom, and so after I left the bathroom, water started shooting out of the toilet, and I just looked at it, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And everybody, all eyes turned on me, and I was like, "Y'all, I did not do that. No, can we stop?" I mean, it was loud. Water was going everywhere, and I was just like, "Oh no!"
At least you had all that padding though to like clean it up with. You were prepared.
I got it, guys.
Don't worry about it.
Freaking hell. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Name one thing that you would never do.
Skydive.
Even if you were offered.
There we go.
Even if you were offered all the money, even if you were offered all the money in the world, out of all the things that you would never do, skydive.
Skydive.
Like you're happy
Alright,
to have
skydive.
like 20 men shit on your face, but you won't skydive.
Whoa.
There's a lot of things that could happen, but I'm not skydiving. Anything else is fine.
What a turn
But
of
I'm
events.
not-
Good lord.
Yeah.
And then what?
That went the wrong way.
Listen, I'm not hearing any denials.
Right.
I mean, I'd rather have no one shit on my face.
But what you're saying, what I'm hearing is there is a price for that to happen. But skydiving, no, can't pay you to do it.
Oh my gosh, I didn't.
See, there's a lot of things like you have to do.
There is a lot of things, yes, but I mean, a realistic thing that I would not do or come close to is skydive. Huh? Yeah, that makes sense, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But the most common thing that actually happens
Is it
that
fear
you
of
wouldn't
heights?
do.
yeah, huge fear of heights.
But still, what I'm hearing is that for a certain amount of money, you would let 20 guys shit on your face.
So what about roller coasters? Can you do roller coasters?
Oh, you missed
We
this.
talked.
is that
We touched on that.
Oh,
So
did you?
yes, I have a huge fear of roller coasters. What was the question that was asked about that? It was
Scariest
the
thing.
scariest thing I done is ride the Titan roller coaster. I mean, I cried my eyes out. It was bad.
Interesting.
But she still did it.
I still did it.
And what is there any childish things that you still do as an adult?
Oh gosh, I jump around. I act so silly. I act like a little kid whenever I'm at home, especially when my husband's home. Like I'll go pick on him, we'll wrestle. It's just we play around a lot.
Oh,
We're
that's
little
fun.
kids at heart.
And that's how you've been together for 11 years.
Yes.
There you go, folks. You heard it here. The secret to a long relationship is to wrestle. And let 20 men show your face.
All right. So here's a different one. Wait, what is something that people think you would never do, but you have actually done? So if someone that would know you be like, this person would never do this, but you've actually done it.
Oh, this is hard. I don't. Okay. This is okay. I'm trying not to. So, my friends IRL know me pretty well. Until I start talking about our sex life, and when I talk about this,
we'll
they're
do
like,
it.
"What?" So
We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that.
yeah, because my hands are really starting to sweat now.
yeah. No, we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at
I'm
that.
starting to stutter. I'm sweating like.
He's gonna slowly sink like no. So next time on the podcast, we will have Mac explaining what great sex is. Sex lessons with Mac. That's a good one, though. I think that would surprise most people.
Mhm.
I mean, I've got my one friend who we had on, Lola, who knows everything about my life, literally the ins and outs of it, and I do hers. But I think probably other than that, like, nothing would surprise her. But I think other than her, even close friends, you know, I don't think you ever really think about what your friends do in the bedroom.
Yeah.
So whatever it is, you're still going to kind of be surprised.
Yeah. I don't know when it was that we both got real personal with each other, but I told my story and there was what? Like, are you joking? And I'm like, make me feel awkward now.
Got 20 men in the wardrobe ready to shit on her face. You heard it here, folks. And what is something that you have never told anybody? Spill all your secrets.
Do I have any secrets? I don't know if I want to say this now.
It can be about anything at all.
Yeah, this is gonna be real bad, and I'm gonna get made fun of for this. So okay. All right. So one time I was laughing too hard and actually shit myself.
I love that. I love that. Was it like a shart or like a full-on shit?
It was a shart.
Like, was it like one of those videos you see where like somebody's trying to fart and then you just see the shit hit the back?
It wasn't a whole lot, but it was just
enough to where you know that it's like time to go. Like,
yeah,
I gotta go, guys.
yeah, I'm gonna
What's
go
that
home
smell? I don't know, but I gotta go.
Did you ever carry that toilet roll around with you, hey?
That explains the stuff. Yeah, that explains the padding, huh?
Oh my god.
Not because I want boobs, it's because I shit myself, okay?
Oh man.
Oh man. That's awesome.
I think we just
That's
got
awesome.
warm in here.
It's getting warm in here, yeah. Oh man.
Johnny said that is 100% being brought up in the future.
Dang it.
That's going to be the first TikTok clip we post from this stream. It's Mac being like, I shit myself. We're going to take it so out of context as well.
I'm letting you know right now. I'm letting you know right now that Alana likes to watch this podcast to get shit on all the Redline people. So you can guarantee that this is going to be brought up in a video, probably. Alana, when he sees you.
Panic set again. Panic.
I'm losing. My face is melting off.
Well, hey, you know what? This is a non-judgment zone, so I'm sure. You know what? All the people that are sitting here laughing about this, I guarantee you probably chat yourselves at one point or another.
I literally nearly pissed the bed yesterday, so like it's fine. We all do shit.
I remember growing up, I was playing in a tournament for soccer, and I had to really, really badly go to the bathroom because it was a whole day event, and they give you those hot dogs or something after a game, and those hot dogs are like the worst hot dogs ever. So I literally had to go to the bathroom, and every porta potty was like taken because there was like 40 teams there, and I literally was maybe if this person didn't open it last second, I probably would have shat myself right there. And I had to play the last game with shit all over me. Yeah, running around like literally running around like Gramps. You see Gramps running around in Redline. Like I would have that little limp running around. So
shake it out the bottom of your trouser leg.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, fucking hell.
Oh god.
All right. This is a question from Johnny.
Oh god.
Feel free to say his name. What do you hate the most in existence?
What do I hate the most in existence?
So if there's one thing that you could say that you wouldn't just wish never existed, what would it be?
We will accept Johnny as an answer to the question.
We will accept Johnny as an answer. And it could be a topic too. Like if you want to make it a topic or something. Like if you wish, I don't know. I mean, that's more like a political answer, I guess, in that way, but it doesn't have to be something physical.
This is tough because there's a lot of things I wish didn't exist. But I would say like snakes and spiders. I can't.
You had a chance to end cancer, and here you are getting rid of snakes and spiders. You literally just killed all these people.
End poverty,
Over fucking
racism.
snakes and spiders that are part of a freaking system that exists in order to like.
I love that.
Oh
You
man!
know.
I'm canceled. I'm deleted.
World
Don't worry
hunger,
about, like, editing.
cancer, all those things, but fuck that. Snakes and spiders, they need to go.
I wasn't even going that deep, but yeah, if you want to go that deep, I really hate that we can't all get along. Like everything that's going on in the world now, I really hate it. Like, why can't we just come together and just work out our differences instead of like bombing stuff and doing all that stuff? Like, if we want to go that deep, we can go that deep. I honestly,
Mac wants it deep. Not too deep, she might shit herself. Be careful.
Just so you are aware, the last hour does get to the spicy side. The sweet side is obviously long gone now. So this is why this is when the sweating really kicks in right now.
I've already been sweating.
Oh, I definitely laughed more on this than ever on here. You can come back every week. Sorry, everybody else, but you're cancelled. We just got Mac on here.
You're done.
Everybody, end of Pure Heights. Everybody clipped it, canceled. You're done. Oh man.
Okay.
At least we'll get a lot of TikToks out of this one.
Oh, no. See what I mean? I do something stupid. I say something stupid. Everyone has a good laugh.
Nah.
This is what I love.
This is good though. This is good.
Yeah.
See, we should just put all those people that want to fight each other on a podcast. I guarantee you they'll figure out a way to make each other laugh, and next thing you know, they won't even think about killing each other.
Exactly.
We are going to do a pub quiz themed podcast where we're going to get everyone back and put them all in groups and do a quiz.
Oh.
And we were going to put Lauren and Lee in a team together, but maybe if you're going to come back on, we'll put you and Lauren in a team together.
Yeah.
We'll just make it. Why don't we just make it everyone versus Zal? Because we all know Zal.
Yeah, that's just going to
fucking knows everything.
Yeah, that's not even fair.
We'll just put all of you guys versus Zal. Now, the only thing about this is if Zal still wins it with all of you, just know he's going to make you all look very, very dumb. Because there's going to be like 5 of you versus 1. So.
Yeah.
If you were to win the lottery, what would you spend the money on?
Y'all are gonna think I'm very lame for this, but I've actually thought about this question a lot, and some of my friends and I, we've actually had this exact conversation. But honestly, it would to pay off my student loans, pay off my car. I would buy a new house, make it bigger, and then just invest the money, save the money. I wouldn't flaunt that I have won the lottery. I would just act like I normally am. Just go to work every day and just, be comfortable.
So be an adult, essentially. Be responsible
be an adult.
adult.
Yes, be a
responsible adult.
Now, if you asked me probably about 15 years ago, it would be like, oh, I would do this, I would do this, I would spend the money, and I'd be broke.
Yeah, within a week.
Yes.
Lauren, the whole point is that you would be terrible and it would be brilliant content. That is the whole point.
Our combined IQ is 89.
Yeah,
Wow.
they did all do IQ tests, and that is probably correct, actually. Oh god, the next one does flow quite well into that, though.
It does go into it. What is your dream home? Since you just talked about getting a bigger home, describe your dream home.
Okay. It's going to be a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. I'm gonna have a huge backyard. Once you look outside, it's just gonna be nothing but land. I want to live out in the country, and I want bukus of land. I've always talked to my husband about this. Like, we just want to adopt all the dogs and just have like this huge plot of land, and we just take care of all the dogs.
That's cute. I like that.
Awesome.
We're looking at houses at the minute, and that's what we keep saying. Like, as long as it's got a good floor plan, because it costs a lot to kind of restyle the layout inside, and it's got a fuck ton of land, I don't care about anything else.
Yeah, I mean, the house we're in right now, it's definitely a fixer-upper.
Mhm.
And so I'm the one having to do it. And I'm like, I just want to pay somebody to do it for me. I can't be bothered anymore. I mean,
Yeah.
we lived here in this house for coming on 4 years now. And I still don't have the whole house painted. I just can't be asked anymore.
It's fun to
Tired
start
of
with, isn't it? Then it gets a bit boring.
Yes.
Yeah, I get that. We do have, I thought the rapid fires were earlier, but they're actually now, apparently. So, I don't know if we've lost Doc or not. It looks very blurry to me.
Oh, yeah, he looks frozen.
Yeah, I'm running off hotspot. I don't know if my Wi-Fi. I could change it, but I don't want to change it. It's too late now. We'll try to change it after. So we'll see what happens.
Okay. So, the first one. Would you rather be reincarnated as a sea creature or an airborne creature?
Sea creature.
Oh, I like. There's a lot of unknown in the sea, though.
Yeah, but I'm also scared of heights, so I don't want to be flying anywhere.
Forgot about that, yeah. Have we got you, Doc?
All right. This one, I think you. Wow. Airborne. 100%.
I didn't get a word of that.
Robot time.
Doc? Okay. Just disconnect him a second while he figures that out. What is the best and worst drinking time, event, thing, and what is your favourite drink? Alcohol, by the way. That's from Johnny.
The best time to drink? Is that what that was?
Best and worst drinking time / event / thing.
Oh. So I like to drink beer. I drink Coors Light. I stay away from alcohol because that's probably whenever I used to work in a bar, they like to feed me alcohol shots, and over 2 shots and I was doing something stupid. So it's the time frame of when I used to work in a bar. So when I was 22 to 23 is probably it's not a lot I remember on that time.
And you said that you're more of a beer drinker.
Yes. Yeah, I'm Texan, so I can I could take a few back.
Have we got you back, Doc? Are you here with us?
Maybe. Here we go.
Very robotic.
Oof. No fun. You have to continue. I will try to keep working on it.
Okay. So carrying on, what is your favourite anime if you have one?
I don't have a favorite anime. I don't watch anime.
Fair enough. And most overrated fast food chain?
McDonald's.
Ooh, yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
I feel like we've already kind of touched on this, but what's your most embarrassing life moment?
Oh yeah, that was the whole toilet thing whenever I was teaching and coaching.
And if the world froze for an hour, what would you do?
So like everything freezes and it was just me walking around?
I don't know if they mean time or like froze, like water frozen, cold. Let's go both. So you know, like everything's just standing still, and you're the only person that can move around. What would you do for an hour?
But that one's tough because I don't know if I would just like stay home with my thoughts or if I would go to jewelry stores and just try on all their jewelry.
Become a bank robber.
Yeah.
That's where I
Maybe
thought
dip
you were
into
going
the
with that.
No, it's just trying jewelry. That's all it was.
Go to the jewelry store and just take it all.
Yeah.
Okay, and what's your biggest inspiration?
Oh,
Obviously me. Okay.
yes. Yes.
Clearly.
Are you back?
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Oh, hold on.
Yes.
Sorry, I unplugged myself.
Nice. Favorite music genre?
Texas country.
Favorite artist?
Stoney LaRue. Wearing his shirt.
Nice. Oh, I thought I said, what do you want to be? What did you want to be growing up?
It was a teacher and a coach, and I did it over it.
Don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah, no, I'm done with that. Things have changed whenever I grew up to now, so
Yeah.
I'm good.
What's your favorite car?
Car, Aston Martin.
All right. Well, apparently Johnny wants to know between certain cars, Lambo or Ferrari.
Lambo.
Bentley or Rolls?
Bentley.
Ford or Chevrolet?
What was that?
Ford.
Ford or Chevrolet?
Oh, Ford.
And your favorite number?
Favorite
33.
number.
I even have, okay, so I have a 3 tattooed on my finger. My best friend that I met in college, she has a 3 on her finger as well. So when we put it together, it's 33. It's
That's
our favorite
cute.
numbers, and when we played basketball in high school, we were both 33.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
It's got some meaning to
It's
it
cool.
Mhm.
then. Have we got you
Alright.
back? You're back. I
Song?
can hear you.
Yeah. Favorite song? No? Maybe?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Neon Moon by Brooks and Dunn.
Favorite country?
Hold on, I'm trying to think of the name. It's a place I want to go visit. Let me. God, what is the name? I can't think of it. It's like out in the Caribbean. I'm trying to pull up a map.
I'm not good at geography. Pass.
Yeah, I'm not either. That's why it's so hard for me to find it. I know it's like, if I'm looking at the map, it's like down there.
Okay, let me get a list of Caribbean islands. I think the only place I've been to there is Dominican. I think everybody knows that name.
Yes, there we go. Dominican. I really want to go visit there. I've seen pictures. My friends have gone. I mean, it looks like a beautiful place.
Yeah,
And
it
so-
really is.
Yeah.
Will that be your dream vacation then?
Yes. 100%.
Okay. Favorite memory or best memory?
Oh, I have a lot of good memories. I'm gonna be so cheesy on this one. It's probably when my husband proposed to me. It was so cute. He took me out. He has land. His dad has land. And so he took me out, and whenever we first started dating, he carved our initials into this tree. And so whenever he proposed to me, it was on my birthday. He took me out there. We were looking for the tree, and my ring was in his boot, but it was like a huge box. And he couldn't get it out of his boot, and he was struggling. I was just like, "Oh, you're so cute."
Oh, that is very sweet.
Yes.
Okay, and what's the hardest challenge you've had in life so far?
Harder. I'm. Can I pass on that one? Because that's that one. Yeah.
No problem.
All right. First job?
I used to work at a pizza place.
Favorite activity or thing to do in your free time?
Shop or play basketball or play games. Either one of those three are like right there
Favorite
next to each other. Probably this
Favorite
one.
hairstyle.
Yeah, it's real easy, and I just put it up and.
We love the bun.
Yep.
Okay. And do you have any tattoos or piercings?
Yeah, I just have this one tattoo, and I've got 2 piercings on each ear, and my belly button pierced, which I don't wear anything in that anyway, so it's just a hole.
Just a hole in my body.
Just a hole.
If you could use only one word for the rest of your life, what would that word be?
Floozy.
I like that.
I love that word.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What's your spice limit?
I mean, like on a scale?
Do you have like a chicken korma, or do you go for like a vindaloo, a madras? Like what? How spicy
What?
do you like your food?
Oh.
I'm presuming.
No idea what that's. I love spice. The hotter the better.
Like, but how hot can you go? Can you go like Scoville wise, would you go habanero? Would you go ghost pepper, or would it be less? Or
I've had a habanero before. I was okay. I do want to try a ghost pepper, just to see like if I can take it.
I like that. You're up for the challenge.
for sure.
Oh yeah.
We actually have somebody bringing you a ghost pepper as we speak.
Hey,
For the content, for the views.
We all want to see you shoot yourself again.
how crazy is that? Favorite type of chocolate?
Huh?
Favorite type of chocolate?
White chocolate. And I don't really eat a whole lot of sweets either, so it's like once in a blue moon, I'll get a sweet tooth.
And who is your celebrity crush?
Chris Hemsworth.
That's a good one.
Uh-huh.
We do actually have an additional question on here. I've just been messaged from Elite. He says, what sort of PC have you got, and what do you think of the SM7B?
I love my microphone. Once I finally got it to work, I had to get a Go XLR, and my microphone you literally used to be up close to my mouth because it wouldn't pick me up from a distance. The PC I have, you're gonna make me look up the name, aren't you? Because I'm terrible at this.
I mean,
Everybody
it literally means nothing to me, so...
Yeah, everybody asked me, and I'm like, I don't know, one that works. I have a AMD Ryzen 3600 6-core processor.
There you go.
That helps it. Yeah. One that works.
That's your CPU.
Mine's black with green lights.
You know what your graphics card is?
Do I know what?
Your graphics card. Your GPU.
No clue.
That's my kind of answer.
Yeah.
That I understand.
One that works for stream.
Exactly. I think. I don't know what you said there, dog, but yeah.
I know. It works for streaming and for
I said
streaming private.
Streaming.
Oh, he's really struggling, bless him.
Yeah.
He's trying to be here. That's it for the pre-asked ones. I'm just double checking if we've had any questions popped in chat whilst we've been going.
I'm just gonna have to be on phone. Can't do PC anymore, unfortunately.
Oh, that's fine. I can hear you well though. Just turn your volume down a smidgen because you came in loud and strong there. Okay. Do you have any more questions, Doc?
I have no more questions.
This never happens.
I have no. Well, I mean, yeah, no, I have no questions. I think she's gone through enough.
I mean, I literally talked to y'all about shitting myself. So.
This is true.
The obsession with the shit, shitting yourself, 20 men
Shit on your
shitting on
face.
faces, all this shit talk.
That's going to retitle this podcast when it posts to what can we retitle it to?
Talking shit with Mac.
Yeah.
Talking shit with Mac. Yeah, there you go.
Johnny, that's
It's
not
clickbait.
one. That's
People
not
are gonna
one we're going to ask, Johnny. You can put it, but we're not going to ask that. So yeah, thank you very much for joining us. I think we have pretty much covered everything. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about? Is there anything you're dying to let people know about yourself, apart from all the amazing stuff you've already shared?
No. I mean, I feel like everybody's got to really know me and my embarrassing things that have happened to me. So,
Yeah, they've definitely seen another side of you.
yes.
Episode 6, Max shits herself. I love that, Lauren. It's gonna be retitled. So on that note, guys, thank you very much everybody that's joined us, and a massive thank you to Mac for coming on. I know it's a bit nerve-wracking, I think, the first time you do something like this.
I appreciate you having me.
Yeah,
Appreciate
we'll
y'all.
definitely be having you back for the pub quiz. Get you in a team with somebody, maybe Lauren.
Smart one, because I need it.
Okay, we'll put you in a team with Sal.